I'm at the Payley Centre for the Media for the launch of one of the most anticipated DVDs for TV buffs this year. When this show started, it was supposed to redefine a generation, but more importantly, it redefined a whole TV landscape. 18 years after 30-something went off the air, it's coming for the first time to DVD. The show follows the lives of 7 30-somethings living in Philadelphia and trying to make sense of their lives, careers, marriages, infidelities, and looming midlife crisis. At the premiere event for the DVD release, we wanted to find out from creator Marshall Herskovich where the show fits today in his body of work.
This was our baby, and I think it was not just Ed and me, it was this group of actors and this group of writers, and it was a moment in time that was so unbelievably intense. Some of it joyous, some of it miserable, but you know, you only have that once.
Peter Horton still remembers how everyone felt the show will fail.
You know, we had our first press conference after the pilot, and the press was so hostile to us in the conference, leads the vocal press, that Ed and I afterwards went to go to the bathroom after the press conference. We looked at each other and said, "This is over. This isn't going to work."
Timothy Basfield heralds how the show changed TV to look like reality for the first time.
People said, you know, let's go to a more real level. There's cop shows, doctor shows, and lawyer shows, and now all of a sudden these guys are doing a real show. And you know, the only time we ever needed to change a line or anything was, you know, when things felt written.
30-something earned 13 Emmy Awards throughout its run, but more importantly, it gave us a whole new generation of creators, producers, directors, and actors that would reshape the TV landscape. And now let's go back to our coverage of the new fall schedule. Let's look at Fox this week that will add 5 new shows, including the very hyped Glee. Fox let go of 7 of its primetime shows, among them Prison Break, Terminator, The Sarah Connor Chronicles, and freshman sitcom Do Not Disturb. Returning for another spin-off, freshman drama Lie to Me, Dollhouse, and Fringe, as well as veterans like The Simpsons, House, Bones, Family Guy, American Dads, So You Think You Can Dance, American Idol, Till Death, and of course 24. New this season is the much-hyped show from Nip Tuck creator Ryan Murphy, Glee, about Spanish teacher Will Schuester who decides to revamp McKinley High's Glee Club and make it a success with every seeming plot he's got in his book. On the sitcom front, Fox has Brothers starring Michael Strahan about a former NFL hotshot who learns that even though you can always go home again, the trip back might be tougher than you think. In January, joining the schedule will be The Human Target, based on the popular DC Comics character. Past Life is a show about police investigators finding clues to solve crimes in the past lives of the victims, and Sons of Tucson starring Taylor Labine, who was last seen on the CW's The Reaper, is about 3 brothers who hire a charming wayward schemer to stand in as their father when their real one goes to prison. And Fox continues to create its schedule around its very popular reality shows So You Think You Can Dance and American Idol in order to get the high ratings. And that's a wrap for entertainment for this week. Always a pleasure connecting you to Hollywood. From the 30-something premiere at the Payley Centre in Beverly Hills, I'm Ron Jacobsohn.